Your Excellency, our former governor, Sir William Bradford Griffin, is going on retirement. As a result, Her Excellency, Queen Victoria of the British government, has appointed Sir William Maxwell as the new governor of the Gold Coast.
Thank you, gentlemen. It is a pleasure for me to serve with the best elite of scouting, of military tactics, and administration. It is an honor, but also a deep responsibility. As you know, the European powers are racing for war. They try to get as much weapons as possible, needing for that to fuel, to tap into new markets, fueling their industry, being able to secure the different resources. And the world is not for a period of peace. We are preparing for war. We are not nice and gentle anymore. This is the reason why my first task has been given to come here in Cape Coast and resolve once for all the Ashanti problem.
It should be interesting. The Ashantis are not going to give up without a fight. Your Excellency, in 1891, Prempeh I offered to take Asante and the British protectorate. King Prempeh confidence in his effort to revive and strengthen the Asante Empire. Declining the offer by saying, I might say this is a matter of a very serious consideration, and which I'm happy that we have arrived at this conclusion that my kingdom of Asante will never commit itself to any such policy. Asante must remain independent as a core, at the same time being friendly with all white men.
Exactly. That's where the whole problem is. We are in conflict. We are preparing. The Germans are in the Volta region, the French in the Côte d'Ivoire. We, in the international race for power, it is only a question where the flags have been planted and where not. We have received your different reports in London. We have analyzed them deeply. Thank you very much for all your effort. And we have, the administration has arrived to the conclusion that it is not a good idea to do like in 1874 to attack straight away the Ashanti Kingdom. This may request too much of the very more and more precious British blood. This is why we, administration, has asked me to underline the existing treaty, the Fomena Treaty of 1974. I have already written a letter to Prempeh I, asking him urgently to follow what the other kings have promised. One, we want to be able to interfere into the activity, so we need to have local British residents in Kumasi to be able to figure out things and act much more instinctively, and also to influence much more the population. Second, we need to have our markets, our goods float the market, destroying the artisanship. Three, we need the local population to hate their own traditions of their fathers to come to our civilized world. Fourth, it has been promised that a lot of gold will be paid. Right now, the empire is expecting some 50,000 ounces of gold. If the Ashantis would pay that, they would have much less aggressivity in our direction. Last but not least, Julius Caesar, 2,000 years ago, explained by to rule. We have asked in the Fomena Treaty, and they have accepted that any tribe rebelling against them, asking for our protection, will be left in that positive state for us. And this is not happening.
Your Excellency, As I always said, we have to forcibly send troops to Kumasi to prepare the ground for another war with the Ashantis. When Senegal Negroes sent troops to sent troops to conquer them, they became afraid of us. The war made them lose vast territories. We also looted their royal regalia and big treasures.
As the governor has said, we have to review our strategies against the Ashantis. Inasmuch as we have previously fought and conquered them, anytime some of the failing factions like Mangol, Suka, Opofu, and Afanse attempt to join our government, and then unexpectedly they change their mind.
Yes, I know the king is very politically powerful, but we have to find another solution.
We have to take action.
Exactly.
Your Excellency, I think we have to send soldiers and arrest King Prempeh and, and, and put him in prison.
Yes, this might be a very good idea.
Your Excellency, you have visited.
Yes.
Your Excellency,
Yes.
this is Pamitia, an informant from Asante.
Be welcome, Wamitua. You're welcome in this place just like yours.
Hey, Abazma. I'm not receiving Ninkanjo de Omoakaba. Abazma Otoba.
I'm not a graduate.
Receive.
I'm not going to say. The Basil will chair on a papa. Say, Bow Best come one. I said, it's me, my hat. Now, the upper was at the moment. The apprentice said, obviously, I what you had, Adam, what to never hear. So I want to buy. Why?
Your Excellency, Pamitia is an honest person. All the information he gives us are very accurate. And he says he came to welcome you and make you aware of everything that is going on in the Ashanti.
This is exactly what we need.
Yes.
Tell him I have great presents for people like him.
Pamitia, I tell Mami all the time. I say, and no, it's a baby. Or one chance to come to more. Okay.
So, as an informant, I would need to have to know what is the latest development in the Ashanti Kingdom.
Exactly.
As we have the desire to bring the Ashanti Kingdom into modernity, knowing the fact that his desires will be quite part of our efforts.
I'm not a civil country there. I don't want to be a baby. No, but some nice about. How many things?
I'm not a graduate. What kind of what program are they doing now? Exactly. What kind of I do not know. What can I say? As you see it, and I'm not this one. Like, look at the guys who are saying, wow. They say, I'm not to a money. I don't think, I want to say, who to want to appreciate what you want. No matter what I say, I can't have a problem. Or you want, I say, and I want to move. I don't have a buy.
Your Excellency, he says, Nana Prempeh has received your letter, but he doubted you. And he and his chiefs started insulting you to the extent that they sent a delegation to go to Victoria, our queen, yes, to verify if she sent you to write that letter. So he came here to inform you.
Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, sorry. I think we have to send our soldiers and arrest these chiefs.
Yes, but first, position is not yet compromised much. For sure, my reputation, the reputation of my father, my grandfather, all loyal subjects of the Queen, are questioned by such an obscure delegation. But who are they? Here they are princes and kings. Over there, they're just well-dressed, anti-Christian, rebellious troops, rebellious against the
I
empire.
think it is King Prempeh's counselors that have given him that idea. Else, there's no way he would decide to bring such hefty debts upon himself.
Kwamita, Demre, Chamberlain, Ozzy, indeed, be there. A good for out in another member for no why the matter.
One day, yes, I will. The only thing I want to I was saying, what was all my pine, and I'm not going to see the ever Kumasi and Asantemanmma. When you are sitting on a mountain, I was in South China, ever said what I'm doing, you will say, what was it you will do? Now I hear the hand show. But what to say, the woman died. Oh, no, good, but I don't know. I'm going to say, I'm going to work. No, just what you say.
It has a
Oh,
little. Oh, Nyabatal. Nyabatal.
I will just tell Oetua that I have increased the present because of his goodwill. Make him reassure him that it will be his name that will be recalled by Victoria, not the delegation, not those chiefs. Tell him, please follow you to our head officer so that he can give the name of all those sub-chiefs that are trying to interfere in our politics. He is greatly important for us.
I'm not losing what the mighty on the show. Hey, Tim. I'm on to it. Our there intimating. Them I am far. One is so good to all at the margin. Hope won't you bet you won't nana. Yes, sir. I'll leave you with Hamilton so that we can be the list.
Gentlemen,
On what? Listen.
Gentlemen, this meeting, who was a bit scary for me, has found quite some interesting information. I think we should be careful not to relieve ourselves of the international stress from our politics. We are going, but we stay calm and find the best way possible. In all the different ways that Nicholas Machiavelli has taught in his book. And this our is to our revolution. So please stay alert and think about it. We are going to act. Thank you.
maybe I should do the Navant Mahnesha.
That's it. Don't write down more. You know it. Madama. It's another man. As I said. The Mayoga Papa. The more he might tell you, I'm Papa. I feel to. But two for my head, so we like now. Getting a hima. Something Quamra. The Bayana got a year. I told some friends on my head. Nana problem. Brigisi guy in another. The same said the do. That your number point in. What's your no? So man to buy a sign. I'm watching a supreme. Ampa and Daddy say. What's your man to say? All for what chairman and why him out Guamla. That's what I say. What's your telling your Asanteman and yes, or take down one so. Obu nano ayene. Dura. Madama. No one. Yima. My uncle and what tell me what. Now your friend is here. You meant to. Yeah. Atiame. The event to Nana Mamsam that one must accept one what you say. Nana, such an apple say, what I must say. Not to the sufferer, what you say. One no better than know how you see it to a purpose. What was your mother and the one of that was at the mass. You last move back, and who is here. Then I had to go and groom, say in trouble for. I will go see Amrado, and in the domano. Asanteman. Yes, I perform this on my brother. Yes, I feel Asanteman. You have to say, a good near pattern in your person, the better Mascano. I feel you went to make it up. You're saying, Yama, I'm not a footy. Say, Ugunia Maya, or Pesse, or Black Kumasi, send you to see a name. I say, Asanteman, please. I'm not one of the country and say, I'm not to see what in Nasuka, they just want in that slap for Kumasi. Now, Prempeh say, about what the country said, I'm not to say, some I the country and what it. No one can just say, one in the dog ever mass. You said, yes, you had one day you will produce and never see your deliberate must have an yes. And in Prempeh say, send a move that die. Now you're going in them senior or the neighbor massive and would see any occasion. And I don't. You're a Mixi Giant and Anna. Also, my father. That is Yura, Wadama, I am one much to say, I'm not in the dome about the group. Or just put your phone into a one at your question. Sure. Met and I'm some simple Bia Manakument. And I'm not purposing more Bia Manakument.
You did the Asante. You did the Asante. You want to put was as is why you did before. No, you want to put was as is why you did a child before. And I know someone just says was Santi, Papa, you did the message that May was that when you. No. Then I say, on what you say, Santini Papa, you did the way. I'm a Sikaga, I didn't have Then I see me some say, hey, you're not a man cut at the tea. I got to and they had said that they want to no man cut at the program. And you're saying, I'm not, you're a program or no man cut at the tea program. We are yet, my brother, my brother, my brother. I'm a free, I can't want to say we are one, and you can count one, you go behind your members. And just like I can't one, you go behind your members. So behind your debate, someone was no more catches us. Say, what's the job of them? No, that is a caca, who want you go behind your like the idea was go or catch us. If we say, behind your members and Siasan. I don't know. And very easy. Don't be pushing wrong to India. I see what you're doing. And so what upon your was over the apple. After that, it was food. And then the charge my cat to go to after that, would you food? And then I'll go for when I see it by somebody already just done it. Me or Prince for the code here. I see that form cleaners are almost in chest. It's only a country. Otu kwata no ejawebu ku awasa jase bura asemu abeto de se biebu aisha bisi padu nyina e pari fosi e tase de penyansafo yesi e fa kwala so nyina pari fosi e be mane kasa kwala kasa eni sai asa e benya aboa titi dia bo ne pade bo ne no na bu fa pani ni mu na hu pataluma akofi ko nye ye ne hu odadafo etu mi hu ko e befofo a ye ne be dai abetla then pay the forces of the Bruce of your brow. Never money him, the Nano, no one aroma. But one, and now, no one car. I'll really see your life. I know, Hurrah, Madame Roma. Mawapafo, and then Papa. Don't be found again. Obi na chame. Now, you are not what I said. I'm from Conti. And where you come, Nana? A cheer back. Bianca, when you go back. Na catch you. I just want to be one break at you. Obre, Nana, Roger, you was saying, come and say, you're not here. And you see your crack. Somebody, you're not here. And Timato who said, I have a plan. You're not here. And I tell you, that's what I said, Yama. In their anger against in their anger towards Nana Prempeh for defying them, for resisting them, arrested him, his chiefs, and his family, and exiled them all to the Sychels. In order to do that and take control of the Asante Empire, they painted Asante cultural histories as vile and evil. They painted a cultural practice like human sacrifice as barbaric, and ironically, such sacrifices were not unique to Africa.
The ancient Britons too sacrificed humans to their gods, Taintates and Tyrannus. By depicting African traditions as vile and evil, they sought to legitimize their control over Asante Empire. But King Prempeh, wise and endearing, resisted the British rule, and for that they were exiled. The story of the British remains a complex web of intrigue, power, and politics. And yet, this is the story of one man who stood tall and resisted oppression. This is the story of a king kind, courageous, and wise. This is the story of Nana Ajiman Prempeh I, the 13th king of the Ashanti Empire. Thank you.
Your Majesty, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Majesty, if it pleases you at this point, humbly I ask that as many as can, we observe the celebration of those who parted in the Sychels and could not make it home, for they too have been and continue to be the bearers of the heaviest burden for our freedoms that we enjoy today. This I so pray you. And so we shall all rise, and for 100 seconds, we shall not be silent. We shall riot, we shall roar, we shall clap, we shall celebrate and immortalize the memory of all who passed in the Sychels and could not make it home. This is to our forebears.
Sometimes original home and original original home bowl, Maku Waka.
From Amapa Santua, the great Malaysia, to the least who passed in glory in the Sychels, we see rest in glory. Your legacy lives on. A resounding round of applause once again. The Center for National Culture of Kumasi, please, a round of applause for them. And this is just a piece of the entire experience that we put together to celebrate our king, Asanteman Prempeh I. Saying thank you on behalf of all the flag raisers. Today's event, it's my pleasure to invite the chair of the 2462 Foundation, who is Kumasi Cultural, II, who was
Royal Majesty, please permit me to express appreciation of today's event. It is only with God's provision, wisdom, and resourcefulness and with our experience today's activities. This has been the immense combination of activities last time in February this year. Anniversary is
Right, we are going to now drink more.